Hey friends, today we are going to be making these super adorable beverage cozies. And they come in a couple different sizes: regular can, hot or cold cup, and a slim can. Just a couple examples of some ones that we've done, double-sided. This one we are going to make it double-sided. So this one side is going to have some mushrooms on it, and it's going to say shiitake happens. And the second side is going to say, and so the adventure begins. Got lots of different colors that we're going to be using today. But for the first side that has just the verbiage that says, and so the adventure begins, we're going to be just using our black velvet. And I decided we're going to add a little bit of a twist to this one too, so stay tuned. So we're going to go ahead and scrape this one a little bit, and then we're going to check our work to see if we like it, and I'm going to give it a second coat. And then we're going to go in with some shimmer copper and put it on the top to give it a little bit of zhuzh. Just a little bit of sparkle would be nice. Looks pretty great. And then we're going to go in with our heating tool because we want to make sure that this is as dry as possible before we actually start using our drying pad. So I did notice there was a spot on some of the words that just needed a little bit of a touch-up, so I went in with a fine-tipped paintbrush, fix those couple little letters, and then run it with the drying tool again. Now we're going to go on to the other side, and we're going to paint all the mushroom tops a different color. So the first one we're going to start with is the dusty blue, and then we're going to go in with the bark, which is a gorgeous looking chocolate brown, and we're going to do the stems. And then we're going to go in with the Currant Jam, which is a wonderful looking kind of a maroon color, and Bumblebee for the last mushroom head. To give it a little bit more color, we're going to add another earth tone element to it, and we're going to go off with the pesto to put in for the letters. And then we're going to go ahead and pull off the transfer. But again, as we do it, we're going to go slow and make sure that we have all the coverage that we want. Now we're going to quickly wash our transfer to make sure we can use it. So we're going to spray it with some water, use a baby wipe, pull off all the extra paint, and then we're going to go ahead and use our board eraser and clean it up. As long as the transfer is nice and see-through, you can still use it again and again. And this one's pretty dirty, so we're going to give this one a quick wash as well. Now just remember, as long as you can see all the way through the silkscreen portion of it, the outside might get stained, and that's okay. You can still continue to use it. These transfers are good 10 to 12 times, as long as you make sure you take very good care of it. Alright, go back with our heating tool. We're just going to quickly make sure that we heat it up and dry it as best as we can. So as I make some space, I just wanted to let you guys know that you guys can do these at home, and if you guys want some information, please go ahead and comment details, and I will send you all the info that you need so you can make one of these cute little things at home yourself. I'm going to go back with the heating tool because the green was still a little wet, so I just want to make sure it's nice and dry. We're going to put it underneath this heatable mat that I have, and put our oh goodness, Vanessa, what's that thing called? Our heating iron on there. If you don't have one of these, that's totally fine. You can use a regular household iron as well. You just got to make sure that you're going to go over it. It's probably going to take a lot more time. These ones we go ahead and put it about 30 seconds at any time, 350 degrees. And I like to move it around just to make sure that the sheet itself doesn't stick to it. And as long as the paint on the bottom the ink is not tacky, then you're good to go. So we're going to go ahead and run these just to be safe on another cycle of 30 seconds. And there we have it. Exactly what we wanted, exactly how I wanted it. It turned out pretty stinking adorable. So this one, we can put a regular size can in it. This one is for our slim can. And then the one that my personal favorite is the hot or cold one. What do you guys think? Say they've